All right, folks, it is a fact. China is indeed planning on building military bases in the Caribbean, Jamaica. They've already sent military grade material there, police uh, police and equipment there. They're updating the airports and they are updating the ports in these Caribbean places such as Jamaica and the Bahamas. It's a very disturbing fact to me. I just read, but they have been working on this since last year. I guess all year last year they've worked on upgrading the airports and the infrastructures and getting things set up in the places to house their military people and to get the police action going on in these places. Well, them folks just don't know what they signed up for. They really don't understand what it's like to be in a communist state, but they're fixing to get a big old dose of it. Here in America, it's been going on for years. They've been going around and buying property, um, just acres and acres and acres, hundreds of acres, thousands of acres of property, just anything they can snatch up, they're buying. That's been going on for years, so that's really not a new surprise because, well, really, America's for sale. And, you know, we're fixing to go into a big old recession. It's going to be one of the biggest recessions that the American people's ever seen. And, you know, people just really want to feed their families. That's all they want to do. You know, and instead of giving aid to where aid's really needed to the American farmer, the small businessman, such as myself, you know, they're rather let's send aid for gender identification to people in the desert. Those folks ain't really never had problems with their gender. They pretty much, you know, you a man or you a woman, and that's the bottom line with their stuff. It's not until they get here to the United States when they start getting all confused and they don't know what the hell they are. And so sending millions of dollars for a gender study in the Middle East is kind of like sending them more sand. Do they really need more sand? No. Do they really need a gender study? I don't think so. Like I said on my Facebook page, you know, I did a little live video on Facebook. If you got something swinging, you a man. If you ain't got something swinging, you a woman. Deal with it. If you want to change the way that is, take your own money and go and have that change. That's your prerogative. That's your right. That's your freedom. You know, God bless you. Or whoever the hell you pray to, you know, let them bless you. But for us to be sending money for studies like that, when that money could be well spent on our military, you know, because that could save, that could buy life-saving vest for our men and women that's in the military. That could buy them better equipment to defend us. If you follow me on Facebook, well, you know that I said, you know, our military is there to protect us because I don't want to wake up one day, have somebody beating on my door saying, hey, it's time for you to learn some foreign language. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, after what I just read, that fact is fixing to come to fruition. China is getting set up for an invasion. Anytime a foreign country that we really don't have good relations starts setting their military up this close, uh, it's not going to be good. They're going to try and do an invasion. It may not be for the next couple of years. It may be a few years down the road. But heed this warning. If you've done and gave away your guns, well, you better go and get them back. Stock up, supply yourself, have a bunker, have your exit strategy. I've got mine. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I did not do this video until I read the facts on what was going on. You can look it up online. and all the facts are there. It rolls it right out there in front of you what China's trying to do in the Caribbean area. And folks, let me tell you that's uh, 50 to 100 miles off the coast of Florida. That's within just a few hundred miles of D.C. If that's not planning an invasion. Now, it says these bases are being planned due to America's bases just off the coast of China. China, if we wanted to invade you, dudes, look, we would just drop a couple of bombs like we did at Hiroshima. Little man, fat boy, we would just come in, clean up the mess, and we would take your ass over. Y'all don't have the land. Y'all don't have nothing we want. And keep selling you goods in our store. Keep letting us buy your goods. Population control. Control your population. Y'all would have land, and y'all would, be okay. Get rid of your communist government. That's your next step, is to get rid of that communist ass government. Don't do like the United States did and vote in a communist government like we just did. Um, so you've got to really mind what you do, mind your country, and a couple of 100 years ago we picked up arms and we defended our country because we didn't like the government that was in here or was trying to be in here. We ran them back across the ocean. Get the hell out of here, y'all ain't for us no more. We fought wars overseas defending what we thought was right. Maybe it was right, maybe it wasn't right. I don't know. Uh, but the men and women went over there and they fought, stood up bravely, and they did their duty as they swore to do their duty. So, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, they're going to try to take your guns. Biden done said he's going to try to take your guns. He's done going to put a tax on your guns. If you're a legal gun owner, you will have to pay a tax, even though you already own that gun, for the right of owning that gun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, your rights are fixed to be stripped away from you as hard as they possibly ever been, and it's not right. We live in a free country and a free society, so we can have our guns, we can have our freedom, we can say and do just about what we want to, as long as we're not inciting riots or making threats against the top officials in this country. And I'm not telling you to go out and riot in the streets, and I'm not telling you to kill anybody. What I'm telling you to do is get yourself prepared so you can protect yourself and your family. I will start getting myself prepared so I can protect myself and my family. And it'll be legal. Everything I have will be legal. So come on out and investigate, do your best. I know how many rounds I'm allowed to have. I know how many guns I'm allowed to have. Just come right on out. I'll let you look. Come on up in the house. I'll even offer you a cup of motor oil from the backyard. I don't drink coffee, so it's going to be motor oil, and that's just shit. You ain't having my beer. I don't drink my own damn beers. If y'all assholes want beers, bring your own beers. But the true fact of the matter is, and I did the research, and the bottom line is, China's setting up shop just offshore, within miles of the United States. Biden will start trying to take our guns, just like Obama tried to take our guns. And it's going to be a really serious, bad time for the United States if the people don't pull their heads out their fucking ass and start realizing that this communist, our socialist communist way that they want, you really don't want it, folks. You really don't want it. You was not born into it. You don't know what kind of life that is. I don't know what kind of life that is. I've just studied and I've seen what could go wrong. Let me give you a little brief lesson here. We're just about as socialist as we can get without actually being a socialist, because you have a group of people in charge that's taking high taxes out of your pocket, giving themselves raises whenever they see fit. Our health care sucks. And basically they're just setting up there, ha, 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 you can't touch us. That's exactly the way communist works. The only thing with America right this second, we're still plentiful with food, medication, and alcohol. So as long as they can keep us drugged, drunk, and fed, there ain't too much going to go on. Now, I'm telling you, this is what's going to come within the next little bit. When I say a little bit, it could be next 6 months to the next 10 years. There's going to be food rations. There's going to be medication rations. There's going to be just rations on everything. If you can think of it, there's going to be a ration on it. That's your communist state, folks. Ask anybody that's lived in that kind of state. That's your socialist state, because the socialist is give me all your weapons, give me all your food, give me all your money. I will distribute it back to you as you need it. They don't know when you need it. They really don't know. Who knows better than you when you need something? I'm telling you right now, the government does not know when you need what. Okay? So smarten up, start paying attention. The shit's coming, and it's coming quick. It may be within our lifetime. I damn sure hope, that I'm just shooting a line of shit here, but with everything that I've read and everything that I'm seeing, it's not a lot of shit. It's coming, and it's coming quick. So prepare yourself, get your stocks stocked up, and just be ready. Y'all rooster up, like, subscribe, comment, share with others.